Finally, the final boss has come back to Bad Blood. Alright, well, enough of that, man. AW Aaron Ward presenting the latest SmackDown Wrestling and Sports related channel for you wrestling and sports fans. If you like wrestling and sports, this is a channel for you. Alright. We're going to talk a lot of wrestling. This is a wrestling. Welcome to episode. It's all about wrestling. Episode 125. Yeah, 125. 125th episode of It's All About Wrestling. And we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the fall of Backlash, man. Not Backlash, Bad Blood. Oh my God. Because that was a hell of a show, man. Opening from the beginning to the end. Night of returns. Night of grueling matches. And not just that, we're going to talk about from the NXT premiere from last Tuesday. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about tonight's Raw. Remember, Raw is 2 hours. Raw is going to be 2 hours tonight. From starting tonight to the end of the year, Raw is going to go to 2 hours before they officially go to Netflix next year. Okay, remember all that? Well, yeah, man, we're going to try to end this before Raw tonight. Remember, Raw tonight, we got the big title match. We got Gunther and Sami Zayn in a title match. Oh, we're going to talk about what's at the next Crown Jewel, what's happening there. Champion versus champion. And whoever wins becomes Crown World Champion, I guess. We're going to talk about that too. A lot of things. Also, AEW. Wrestle Dream's coming up. I'll probably do a preview prediction show for Wrestle Dream some point this week, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I got to figure out when I do the preview prediction show for AEW's Wrestle Dream. I'm looking really forward to Okada and Bryan Danielson again, man. I'm looking forward to that match. No. Wait, let me see. No, what is that match? No, Okada versus. I don't think it's Bryan Danielson. No, what? No, it's not. No, it's Okada and Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley. My bad, but I'm looking forward to Okada. No, Okada's not going to wrestle. Okay. But I'm looking forward to that triple threat match with Ospreay versus Ricochet and Takasha. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. All right. I don't see anybody in the chat. Man, come on, guys. Where are you? Try to get this over with by whatever. Just before Raw tonight. Yeah. Raw. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about what happened at SmackDown with AJ Styles. He comes back but gets hurt. It seems a legit injury. We'll talk about that. There's stuff to talk about right now. All right, man. The final boss, The Rock, is back. All right. Man. Yeah, not just The Rock return, man. We got a returning of Jimmy Uso and Raquel Rodriguez coming back after being on the shelf for a while. All right. So yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Like this show was amazing. I mean, it was a really good show. I'm gonna say here. I think the Hell in a Cell match between Punk and Drew McIntyre is my favorite match of the year. I and I'm not talking about just WWE, but I'm talking wrestling in general. From the wrestling I watched this year, right? Right? Mostly AEW and WWE stuff. NXT, AEW, WWE. Mostly from that stuff, okay? From what I've seen, what I watch. But I think it's my favorite match of the year so far. Okay? The drama going into this match, just the epic drama, the the disdain, the hatred, the personal beef, the emotion going into this by both men. Finally, finally, all that hatred coming to an end last night. Right, not last night. Saturday. Yeah, all that coming to blows for the final time. Hopefully, last Saturday, this past Saturday. Okay. Oh, all right. I mean, like seriously, if you haven't seen this match, go check it out in whatever Peacock, whatever you use to watch WWE's PLEs, Premium Live Events. All right, man. So let's start off with that, man. Yeah, so the Hell in a Cell did kick off the show. Like I said on the Friday preview prediction show, that the talk is Hell in a Cell will kick off the show in the tag team match with Cody and Roman Reigns versus Solo and Jacob Fatu is going to close the show. And now we know why. Now we know why that closed the show. Because of my thumbnail. Obviously. Yeah, because of my thumbnail. My thumbnail is the reason why. All right, so let's get into it. The Hell in a Cell match. Man, this match was bloody. Well, it was bloody. No doubt. Bloody as hell. Violent as hell. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk gave it all in this match. Put their body on the line in this match. Seriously, they're definitely. Oh man, McIntyre had to get stitches. Oh, they're definitely sore, bruised, whatever. There's no way they're not coming out unscathed in this match. You could tell. Obviously, you saw. Okay. It's crazy. Now you're all free to join me if you have the link. I wish Finbar was listening, but he's not. Well, those are not bad numbers. All right, so yeah, this Hell in a Cell match. What? Damn. Of course he used a cell, but they used so much stuff. They used what? A wrench in this match. Yeah, they had a toolbox with tools in it. A wrench. They even used a toolbox. Busted open. Um, Tables. suplex through a table. They used steel steps. Oh, there was blood everywhere on the mat. There was blood everywhere from on the mat. They were bleeding all over the place in this match. All both competitors all busted open. Their faces busted open. Their backs were busted open. You see blood on their backs. You see blood dripping down their face, their head, everywhere. To a point where the referee had to get a towel to clean the blood out of the competitors' eyes. Eyes. For this match, oh my god. And they did not go outside. They used everything to their advantage that they could because they're allowed to, there's no DQ. And they really hit each other, right? There's legit, not the real, maybe a little bit of heat, but in storyline, there's like legit hatred for each other. So everything they used, everything they did to each other felt real, right? They wanted to punish each other. And that's exactly what they did. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. They punched each other. Yeah, CM Punk might have got the win, but this match took a lot out of it. And Drew took a lot out of CM Punk in this match, right? Despite losing to CM Punk. But man, this match was so damn bloody violent that I was like, yeah, this is my match of the year. My favorite match of the year. WWE or AEW. Seriously. I'm not joking. I think this is my favorite match of the year. Wrestling wise. I'm not kidding, man. This match was so damn good. Definitely better than CM Punk's match with Cryback. I'm kidding. I don't want to take shots at Cryback. Ryback, yeah, I call Ryback Cryback like everybody else. Yeah, Ryback was bitching on an X. An X. As usual. No wonder nobody wants to hire him. Oh, there's this bitch. Like a little baby. Like a little baby. Oh man. Yeah. That was the opening match. CM Punk with the huge win gets the win in the final grudge match between these two, and now they're gonna move on, right? It's about time for them to move on, right, to different things. Drew McIntyre moves on, and CM Punk moves on, right? Time for both of them to move on. And so that's exactly what happened. Is I hope happens tonight. Next, we got the Bailey taking on Nia Jax with the threat of Tiffany Stratton cashing in on Nia, right? There's a threat of Nia being cashed in, or Bailey if she defeated Nia. Now it's not the case here. Bailey does lose this match, right? Does lose this match, but there was a threat of Tiffany cashing in on Nia. Didn't happen, but Bailey does lose this match. Lose this match, right? Does lose this match and retains the title. Okay, the title from SmackDown for the women. All right. Next, we got the match between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Okay. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Former friends and former stablemates of the Judgment Day. Now hated each other. Now hated rivals. Hated rivals. And this match was fun. It's actually pretty good. I mean, like, it was fun for what it is. Judgment Day tried to get involved. But Damian Priest got the win here. Over Finn. But I don't think Damian and definitely Rhea are done with Judgment Day, especially Rhea, because of the match after that was Rhea's in with Liv Morgan after this Damian Priest versus Finn Balor match. And we're going to get to this match. For the women's title on Raw, Liv Morgan defends against Rhea Ripley, right? But Dominic is hanging inside a cage, so there's for no way for him to interfere. And which he did interfere. He got out, and he managed to get out. But he did not interfere because he was hanging with his foot. And they got Piata. But this match was good too. Rhea Ripley, I'll just say this. Rhea Ripley looks really, really dumb at the ending. We know why the ending where it was why she decided to take the candlestick and hit Dom to get some payback. But she had Liv Morgan beat, and she basically, she kind of cost herself the women's title. Yeah, I know Raquel Rios came back and beat the crap out of Liv, gave her a finisher, and not out of crap out of Liv, out of Rhea, and Liv finally got the win due to the help of Raquel Rodriguez. But it was really Rhea's fault for having Liv Morgan down and unconscious after hitting the Riptide. Liv Morgan outside too, not in the ring but outside. Rhea cost herself the match and the title. Okay, I know tonight she's gonna blame. She'll probably I don't know. She's a face, so I don't know. But like, they usually faces don't use excuses, right? But whatever. In this case, Rhea was just dumb. I know. For story reasons, the story reasons why she went after Dom. But she had Liv down and out and beat. If she just pinned him in the ring after hitting the Riptide to Liv and putting her in the ring, she had him beat. She had her beat. Not him. Her beat. But she saw Dom hanging with his foot off the cage, right? And he has the candlestick. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna get some shots in. So she goes up to Dom, hits him with the candlestick like a piano, right? That's when Raquel Rodriguez comes back and stuff. And Raquel Rodriguez helps Liv win. And you know what? Putting two and two together, I'm not surprised Rodriguez came back now, because before on the kickoff show, they had an interview with Liv and Dom. Liv goes through her history with Rhea. Tag team 1 point, Rhea turned on her. Tag team with Raquel, where Raquel got hurt, but Raquel never turned on Liv. So that makes sense for Liv. It makes sense for Raquel to help Liv win here. And look, and Raquel and Rhea have history too. Okay. Okay, so Liv retains and Raquel Rodriguez helps Liv retain, right? And now she's probably part of the Judgment Day now. Raquel Rodriguez is probably part of the Judgment Day as a heel. We'll see how she goes as a heel now. Raquel Rodriguez. And the main event. Yeah, the main event. Only 5 matches on the card. Only 5 matches on the freaking card, guys. like WWE premium live events they don't put a lot of matches on the card. Okay. The main event: Cody and Roman versus Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Man, it looks like Roman and Cody were able to trust each other because they did get the huge win. There's still a lot of shenanigans. With the help of a returning Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has returned after being beaten and taken out by Solo and the debut in Tonga back in April. It taken out Jimmy to sell an injury, right? But Jimmy Uso comes back at Bad Blood and helps Roman and Cody. With Roman getting the win here, helps Cody and Roman get the win here. Where you see at the end, after the Roman gets the win, you see Jimmy and Roman look at each other and they embrace each other. They hug and embrace each other. And Roman looks at Cody. He wants the title, but he respects Cody. Respects him. And as that was happening, they're going back to the locker room, right? Not Judgment Day. Yeah, the bloodline, Solo's bloodline, all started to attack Cody, and Jimmy Uso was like, "We gotta help him. Uso." And Roman was a little reluctant, but he decided to help him. And so they managed to take down Judgment Day, and all of a sudden, you hear the Rock's music hits, and the Rock comes out, the huge reaction, and does puts up his hand and the finger signs 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then leaves. What does this mean? Is they setting up? What does this mean with the Rock? I did not think he was coming back at Bad Blood. Then I saw that, he's in Georgia. Bad Blood's in Atlanta. Then put the pieces together. He's going to be there. So what does this mean, man? Because I think they're moving away from Cody in the bloodline based on what happened a little bit later on after the show. Because Cody and Kevin Owens get into it, or kind of are having kind of an argument in the parking lot in front of fans. But we'll get to that. Because that does lead to a heel turn. It looks like it's finally Kevin Owens' heel turn. Okay. Looks like a heel turn. All right. But what's this teasing? Are we going to get the Rock Roman match? Is the Rock secret behind Solo's bloodline, and Solo is not really the true leader, and the Rock is the final boss? We'll never know. I can't say we'll never know. We'll know as time goes on, right? We're still a long way off WrestleMania. I mean, WrestleMania is what, in April? 5 months? Yeah, 5 months. WrestleMania is in 5 months. We'll probably, as we get closer to WrestleMania season, more likely maybe December, January, we may get a better idea what's happening with The Rock and the Bloodline, Roman, all that stuff. Right? We may get a better idea of what yesterday meant. No, Saturday meant. Saturday meant with The Rock appearing at the end of Bad Blood. I would think so. Once we get closer to I'll say this: December or Royal Rumble season, we'll get a better idea. Okay. Okay, we'll get as we get closer. So that's Bad Blood. Also, so what did Triple H announce? Also, we'll talk about what Triple H announced because there was a segment on this show to announce something huge for WWE Crown Jewel. So, for the first time ever, a Crown Jewel, they're going to have champion versus champion. Who's ever champion on Raw and who's ever champion on SmackDown, they're going to face each other at Crown Jewel, and whoever wins becomes the Crown Jewel champion. So, whoever is a champion on the men's side on Raw, which is Gunther, on the SmackDown side is Cody. For the women's is Nia, and the men's and for the Raw side, the SmackDown side for the women's is Nia. For the women's side is Liv Morgan. So Cody and Gunther will face each other on the men's side, and right now Nia and Liv will face each other for the women's side, pending Nia based on possibly Tiffany Stratton, if she cashes in any time, she could possibly not be defending against Liv. But right now, it's penciled as Nia versus Liv, a Crown Jewel, okay? And Cody versus Gunther, Crown Jewel. And whoever wins becomes a Crown Jewel champion. And that's a way of them doing, that's the way because Survivor Series for the past few years hasn't been brand versus brand. So this is a way for them to do brand versus brand at Crown Jewel instead of Survivor Series. So remember a couple years ago, Survivor Series ran away from the brand versus brand in favor of War Games and stuff, right? Which is good. I always thought one day Cody and Gunther will cross paths. I didn't think it would be this early. I don't know who. I mean, Gunther probably needs to win more. We'll see. We'll see how this. Honestly, we'll see how this goes as we get build up for it. We'll see how it goes. Goes with Cody and Gunther. But so also Gunther came out when Triple H unveiled the Crown Jewel belt. And Bill Goldberg, he's from Atlanta, right? Resides in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta in the crowd as a guest with his son and his wife. His family was there. Gunther looked at Bill and says, Bill, I know a couple weeks ago you might have heard me say I was a big fan of yours. Well, that was a lie. You're one trick pony, whatever. And he went after Goldberg's son. And Goldberg got up, went over to the barricade, went to attack. He was raging, went to go after Gunther, right? Wanted to go after Gunther. Gunther! Okay. Went after Gunther. Gunther! Okay. But Sami Zayn came out and started attacking Gunther. Went after Gunther. Security had to break him up, right? And we know tonight on Raw, Sami Zayn is going to face Gunther for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Federation. All right. Gunther! All right. So the Cody Rhodes stuff with Kevin Owens. So there was a thing back at the parking lot in front of the fans outside the Atlanta arena. I don't know what the name of the arena is. So be right. But so yeah, the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens outside the parking lot arena after the show in Atlanta. It seems like they got into it, and Kevin Owens just started to beat the living shit out of Cody. We don't know what was being said, but obviously Kevin Owens is pissed, mad, and started to beat the living crap out of Cody. Now, I don't know if it's a heel turn, fully pledged heel, or on SmackDown this couple coming SmackDown, Kevin Owens is going to apologize to Cody just because his anger got the better of him. He took it out of him. But I still think if that's the case, I still think it'll lead to an actual heel turn, a full-fledged heel turn. I think that's what's going to happen. All right. So I think it's pretty obvious Kevin Owens is going to turn heel. Right, guys? Right. You gotta go see it. I don't know if I could show you it. I might be getting in trouble if I do. But I think it's just gonna happen. All right. All right. Now AJ Styles, it looks like he actually got hurt on his return back to SmackDown, and he came back as a babyface too. But he actually might get hurt, actually really hurt in this match against Carmelo Hayes. All right. Well, see this one. All right. So yeah, AJ Styles might be hurt. I mean, he just came back too. Unfortunately. Wow, if he's really hurt, I don't know. I don't know the severity of the injury. Let's see. Is there any updates? All right. I can't find anything. Also, WWE is planning to just read. You know, I'm gonna make the stream short. I'm gonna make the stream short, okay? Because I want to listen to something that's this, and I plan to listen to at 7 o'clock tonight, and nobody's in here, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna end this with this. The company has no longer gapped the usual schedule between premium live events heading into 2021. When Raw moves to Netflix in January, as the WF Royal Rumble show is scheduled for February. All right. John Cena. So John Cena is going to be on the debut episode of Raw, and I guarantee John Cena is going to wrestle WrestleMania this year. So WWE is hoping to make the 6th day of January, January 6th. Debut. Oh, shit. One of the biggest episodes. The deal between WWE and Netflix could end up going down as one of the biggest in company history, and because of that, the company wants to deliver a premium live event show for the first of all on the platform on Netflix. SmackDown talents are expected to be booked on the Raw debut as well to maximize the star power offered in the initial episode. WWE reportedly looks at the move to Netflix as their next leap in popularity as a whole. WWE is looking to have big shows on all platforms for SmackDown USA, which premiered in September, the NXT and CW, which debuted in October, already debuted, Saturday Night Main Event on Peacock in December, and the aforementioned Raw on Netflix in January. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not, you know what? Good. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect I didn't expect hearing about a premium live event like like show for the debut of Raw on Netflix, but I expected a bigger debut episode than a typical Raw episode for the debut on Netflix. Of course, I mean it's good to hear that John Cena's going to be there. Of course, John Cena's going to be there. Is The Rock going to be there? Are we at both Peacemaker, Black Adam there? Getting SmackDown star power there. Definitely need like Cody and Roman, right? You definitely need Cody and Roman on there, right? Helps out. Who else? I don't know. Yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta make the Raw debut on Netflix very, very special. Special. Yeah, another thing. I'm really looking forward to that Saturday night main event, show 2. Okay. Also, in December, to bridge the gap between, because the Royal Rumble is in January, not January, actually in February, the beginning of February. And it doesn't seem like December has an actual typical premium live event. So it seems like Saturday Night Main Event is coming back as the gap between that gap month. Okay, and now Saturday Night Main Event was very popular in the '80s and right. It was in WWF. Came back in the 2000s for a while, and then they got rid of it. Now it's coming back. I really like this. Get more eyes. Get more eyes. Netflix may get more eyes on the product. I think it would. A lot of people have Netflix, so I think definitely getting more eyes on the product help the company grow. I think. I'll watch that. Thank you. I'll watch that. All right, but yeah, that's all I have. All right, for tonight. To tonight. Preview predictions later on this week. I think maybe Thursday.